Coach, a 2-0 win over IPFW last night. You guys are now 3-1-1 over your last 5 matches, so some really positive momentum as you go toward conference season.
It's really a big boost for us because the kids have been working really hard all season long and trying to get into a position where they're starting to really feel comfortable with themselves and playing well. So it's been a good last 3 or 4 games.
Now, Brendan Murphy has struggled with injury all season long, and the Norse offense really struggled in the early half of the season when he was hurt, so obviously a correlation there.
It is, and Brendan's a good player, and we've got some pretty good offensive players, but they're really struggling with trying to find their niche and when to finish, when not to finish, and we've been on them in practice to take their chances when they get them, and Brendan's had plenty of opportunities, he just hasn't pulled the trigger.
Now, Ian O'Reilly has been hurt the past couple weeks, although starting to get back to 100% form, but that has allowed some other guys to step up back there in the back four, Danny Laird and Christian Johnson, as well as some others.
He's one of those kids that we really have to take care of his fitness. When the season's over this year, he's really going to get in the weight room and strengthen up his legs because he's been hurt the last couple of years, and I think he may have turned the corner as far as mentally. He's going to have to work a little bit harder, but it's given us the opportunity to play a lot of different kids in a lot of different positions. And in credit to the kids that have stepped in, they really have come forward and really taken places. So it's a good thing for us, and it's better for the kids. And
over that 3-1-1 stretch, Alex Weber has been your right back here recently, and he's really had a good stretch of games.
He's played well. I mean, the thing is, when we're starting to move around with the defenders, we don't like to change a lot of them in the back, but he's really picked up his game, and hopefully he'll continue to improve.
Now, A.J. Fleek, we talked about this last night in the post-game interview, now fully 100% after that groin injury, and he's really done well between the pipes.
The kid can smack a ball. I mean, that's the one thing. He's a big offensive weapon. Last year we had a kid that can throw the ball well. The good thing about A.J. is that during the run of play, either through punting or off the ground, he can set up some nice counterattacks.
Now, Michael Bartlett got a goal last night in that IPFW win. Not a guy that traditionally scores a whole lot, so a big lift for the offense when you see a controlling midfielder get a goal.
Anytime you can get people to spread the offense around, you're harder to defend. And Mike is obviously a very defensive-minded kid, but he did a nice job in getting a hold of one.
Now, Kevin Walker leads the team in points with 6, 2 goals and 2 assists. And just a freshman, already has an ASUN Player of the Week under his belt. Against IPFW, did not get on the score sheet, but had a couple of scoring chances. I think you were really impressed with the way he's come along this season.
I mean, he's come a long way. I mean, the kid does a nice job in practice every day. At times he gets in and out of things. Mentally he goes south, but that's typical freshman.
Now, moving ahead, you guys are going to Jacksonville, Florida this weekend, playing North Florida and Jacksonville. It's getting pretty cold up here in Highland Heights, so I'm sure you guys are welcoming a little bit of a road trip down south.
We just hope the kids can deal with the humidity. I think the heat doesn't bother us so much as the humidity that's going to bother us. It's part of the game. It's going to be nice to get down there and at least be in the sun. We'll just hydrate a lot when we're on the plane and during the week, and hopefully when they get on Sunday afternoon, it won't be that big of a factor.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.